Hey everyone, hope you're all doing alright out there. I've never seen an actual teardown on a Oldsmobile 303 motor, so I figured why not, make a bunch of videos and take y'all on a journey with me, and we'll just find out as we go along. Um, this is going to be my first engine teardown and rebuild, so don't harp on me on if I do something wrong or if you see something that's a bit ornery. So this is my first time doing it. Quick backstory on this motor. It is a first generation Oldsmobile 303. It's out of the 1949 Oldsmobile 88 four-door deluxe sedan behind me. You can see the hood right here. I just had it off. It's in Surge Blue. Beautiful color. Third owner, built Kansas City and bought there. And car's got about 72,000 miles. So it ran okay, a little bit uneasy, misfired here and there. Did compression check, and cylinder number 3 was pretty sad. So I figured, why not, tear apart the motor, rebuild it, make it like new. And it's going to stay in the family forever, so might as well make it good. So this is just what I'm going to use to help me along in doing this engine rebuild. So I got here, sorry for using my stool as a table. I don't really have much for table space at the moment. So what I'm using is the shop manual. Obviously, you can see it, 1949 Oldsmobile shop manual. And then next up is this guy. Let me just turn it around here for you. The 1949 National Service Data Book. Now this right here, it was pure chance how I got this. This is like a treasure trove of information, not just for the Oldsmobile, but literally every manufacturer from 1949, and it had prior years and well, mainly 1949, a little bit of 1950. I guess it was part of a bigger binder collection that shops had. This one, definitely going to use this when I have to take it to the machine shop. Has some interesting data in there for the machine shop as clearances, so on and so forth. This is going to also help me for tuning the car. This one's a lot better for compression checks. I noticed the numbers in here were more in line with what I was actually getting on the engine than the shop manual, which I thought was really interesting. But the book that I'm definitely going to use for this engine rebuild, which I am so happy I got it, and you can still find it on eBay. Some of them are not in the best condition, but this one, is what takes the cake. Now this, this is the holy grail that I found for this motor. It is so well thought out by the higher ups at Oldsmobile at the time. It's not even funny. Like, this thing it even tells you what wrench to use, what socket to use, and it also tells you what the bolt dimension is and everything to keep an eye out on. Like, this thing is just ridiculous. I'll just pick a random page here. Well, let me actually find the page for the engine. Oh my goodness. Well, you get the idea. It pretty much just tells you everything. Here you go, 6 and 8 cylinder engine. You can go over to, here you go. See, like, fan belt adjustment, installing front cover seal. You get the idea. You get the idea. But this one I'm going to be using off camera to help me here and there along the way. So this is pretty much the materials I'm going to be using along this journey. All right, so I know the first thing that I'm sure every mechanic out there that does an engine rebuild is, take the exhaust manifolds off. But you know what? I've fought tooth and nail. I'm sure you can see down here what I've done to this poor engine stand. I freaking nuked. I nuked the living bejeebus out of this manifold. I've used propane. I've used MAP gas. Unfortunately, I don't have access to, a torch, oxyacetylene, whatever you want to call it. And I've literally fought with this one manifold for weeks and weeks. And I've already, you can see it's already kind of, it's kind of not looking right here. So I'm going to bite the bullet. This is beyond my control. I'm just going to let the machine shop take care of this. They got the proper tooling. They got everything here. So this is it. So I'm just going to let the machine shop, take the manifolds off, take the exhaust studs off, clean it up, do what they need to do to make it tip-top. One interesting thing I found on this exhaust man on both sides, it's going to be a little difficult for you to see, but basically there's two studs on the bottom corners. Well, there's a stud here that snapped and a stud on the other side of the exhaust manifold that snapped. And the exhaust looked like it was snapped in half, and someone did a hack job with a stick welder, who knows when. The only thing I can think of is that they hit a rock or something so hard, and it snapped the exhaust and jarred the engine and pivoted it and snapped the studs, one on each corner, and I don't know. And there's also some damage on the frame itself. You could see where it got pushed up, so it looked like they smacked like a giant boulder or hit road debris. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But we're not here to hear me babble. No, we're here for the engine disassembly, right? So we're gonna be in for a fun treat. You're gonna see how lovely this thing is. I know oils at the time, from what I read, were not the best. And if you weren't keeping up with the maintenance to a T, it just sludges up. It's just horrific. So we're gonna see all that lovely stuff here. So first off here, we're gonna take the ignition wiring covers off. Nothing fancy. These two pawl nuts, which I haven't found anywhere. Now I know I've already this is already loose because I've already taken this off before, but excuse the mess. Excuse the mess. It's just my little garage here. I wish I had a shop. I wish I had a beautiful 20 by 40 with a car lift. But I'm sure that's every person's dream out there. But you know what? That's what we need. We need dreams. We need stuff to look forward to. Can't just always look at the negative of things. Yeah, let's see here. Two little studs. You see, my table is the floor. The floor and floor jacks and crawling underneath with the creeper. I'm sure you can probably see it down there. Anyway, let's take this bad boy off here. Delicious. So, I'm sure you can see it. It's pretty dry, cakey stuff. So, get out of here. So yeah, I got my work cut out here. So next up is I'm gonna just have to take the rocker shaft out. But first, before I do that, I want to see as far as taking out the plugs on the front here, you know, I figured like if I take the plugs out right now, you know, it'd be a whole lot easier to do, you know, than doing it by hand, you know, and try to cram it in a bench, you know, bench vise, you know. We'll get it done. I'll get it done. Yeah, I was just looking at these little plugs here, and I didn't realize how small it is. I kept thinking it was bigger. But I know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, you know, use a punch, pull it out, whatever, or use a self-tapping screw. And I was looking around, and I can't really find anything, so I was gonna use this little guy. So I don't know. Don't be mad with me. I'm using what I got here. So, don't be mad with me. I don't know. I'm just going with it. You know, that's all you can do. You know? Oh, wow. Okay, we're off to a flying start here. There we go. Yeah, no, this engine stand is not really great. I bought it from what I bought from Jags. Okay, so I bought it from them, and I never noticed, but they didn't weld the plate on the back square. So after putting this engine on, it droops a lot. Ow. It droops a lot. So, you know, I'm already knee deep in it. I'm not going to return it. I just got to deal with it. Wow. You see, I'm not prepared for this. But then again, I don't think anybody is. Oh well. We're all in this together, right? Why am I even grabbing that? Oh boy. Oh boy. This is what happens. You think you have all the tools laid out, and then the one tool you don't think you need is the one that you need. Alright, so that took way longer than it should have to find us. Shoot. But yeah, like I said, this is my first time doing like a engine rebuild anyway. I've always worked on like motorcycles and stuff, but same thing, right? I don't know. But yeah, I forgot to mention, I was gonna just do this as like a multi-part video. This is all not gonna be a one-shot deal. I'm not Superman. You know, got a family and everything, so I'll get these videos out when and if I have time to. So if there's long pauses in between, sorry in advance. But yeah, I don't know. You know, like I said, you know, we'll get there. You know, progress. You know, as long as you make progress in something, no matter how small it is, I think it's a win. Well, I just had a bright idea. Well, I could drill in and use a got like a leftover deck screw, and I could screw that in and then pry it out. Oh, let's give it a shot. See what happens, right? Ooh. Well, that was pretty easy. Well, it's smoother than I thought it would. Well, there goes that. Get my torque bit. There we go. Probably don't have to go all the way through, but you know, just enough to grab it, probably, you know. Oh, come on. Oh. Seems reasonable. Get my pliers. Oh, they don't break. It's very old, very worn out. tap with a hammer, see what happens, I guess. Whoops. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I don't know. Oh. And somehow got a metal splitter. Come on. Oh, we'll get there eventually. Sound is changing. Is it working? Oh. Well, after dealing with this for an insane amount of time, drilled through, and then I tried pulling out, it's got stuck, and I'm trying to get this plug out. Will not budge. So, for now, I'm just going to accept defeat. I'm not going to keep wasting my time trying to do this. I hate saying it, but absolute worst case, I'll just, let the machine shop pull these plugs out, clean out the rocker shafts, put new plugs in. Obviously, photos mean everything to me. So, before and afters, while they're doing it, be perfect. So, unfortunately, for the meantime, I'm calling it quits. I'm just gonna put the spring washers back on here, the cotter pin, and just call it a night. That's what I'm not doing. I'm gonna call it a night and just carry on. Just keep trucking. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna do is take out these bolts here for the cylinder head as per the book, and then these are 3/4 as it says, and I can't remember what these are off the top of my head, 11/16 or something like that. I can't remember. And then move rocker shafts, push rods, keep the caps on there, and pull the heads off. Now, what I'm really excited to see is that I want to see how the deck is. I found this one kind of like a documentary on YouTube, and it was talking about the assembly line of the Rocket V8. Now, what they were seeing at the factory, the bores, each bore gets sized, and then the technician on the line stamps the head. Now, whether or not there was an ink or it was actually stamped on the surface itself, and they just did that just for the next technician down the line. He'll get his data sheet for the block with the different bore sizes, and then looking at the video, there was like a rack just full of pistons, and he was just picking out individual size pistons and matching it with the work order. And I don't know, it was really cool. But if I do find a link, I'll put it in the description, and then you guys can just watch it. I mean, it's a really cool little thing to pass the time, and you'll learn a little bit of the Rocket V8. It's really cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take off these 4 cylinder head bolts here, and then the smaller ones just to pull the rocker shaft out, and then I'm just gonna rinse and repeat on the other side. And if there's anything different, I'll probably add it in the video just to save time. Like I said, this is going to be a multi-part series. I'm just trying to get what I can do tonight, and then just carry on when I can. So, yep. So I looked in the book. These are 3/4 and these are halves. So I got these 4 up here and then the rest down here. And I think, I don't know what this, there's like a weird, looks like a pipe, like a square pipe. I forgot what they call it. But anyway, there's a giant Mahusive thing there. Most likely there'll be like another thing for the shop to do. But, you know, my brilliant logic here. Why am I using the extension? I don't know. I'm tired. Alright. Cheater bar, yes. Alright. Come on. There we go. Wow. That's some torque on it. There we go. Oh, wow. Alright. Well, I hope you guys are having as much fun watching this as I am. You know. That was weird. That one wasn't that bad. Well, since I'm here, might as well do the other ones. Now I know I had the extension. Let's get these guys. It's all part of the fun, you know. It really is. Cool. Criminy. Woo. Now, I know some of these go in the water jacket. It actually tells you which ones in the book, but I don't know if that's why it's a lot. Suffer. Oh, that didn't sound good. Did my subject break? I don't know. Didn't sound good. Well, no, I guess I just broke the torque on it. Yeah. Well, hopefully I didn't break off the bolt in that one. I mean, you'll be the first to find out. Yeah, that one was easy. That's so weird. Alright. Now I'm a little worried. I hope it's just okay. Alright, not that easy. Alright. Let me just satisfy my curiosity here. Morbid curiosity. I'll save you all the expense. The expense? Suspense. There we go. See, I'm already thinking about money here. Expense. Oh no. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. No? Just, wow. If there was smell-o-vision, wow. It smells like, I want to say like really, really old, bad differential fluid. Like, you know, like differential fluid that hasn't been changed in like 200,000 miles. You get that whiff. I did that once on a car I had. And holy cannoli, that was different. That was a different smell. This is what it smells like. love being descriptive, saying about stuff, you know? I don't know. Let's check this one. This was the other one. So if that one was fine, then this one's fine. But you can never be too careful on an engine this old. For all I know, this is the first time it's coming apart. Oh yeah, it's the same smell. Yep, I already smell it. Now that's interesting. This one's bone dry. And that just smells like it's been burnt. Probably from me torching it down there. Who knows? Oh well. Well, good news is, you know, we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. You know, that's what matters. That's what matters. Oh. And while I got you here, why don't we sneak peek at what we're going to look at in here? Might as well. For S&Gs. You're going to... For how this engine ran, I'm actually surprised. You know, how well it did with how it looks in here. It's amazing. But, come with me. As, you know, it's seen better days. The remnants of the, what I want to say is the valve cover gasket. Yeah, this little guy right here, and probably whatever hanging around. That's how it was when I opened this engine up the first time. Just all this caked on oil stuff, but don't worry. New lifters, new camshaft, already got that. Gotta get new push rods. Push rods are really weird. I don't know if anyone can help me out here, because people are trying to sell two different diameters. Melling has one. I want to say it's a slightly smaller diameter, but I'm like, if it works, then you know, why? You know, why have two different ones? Because it's like the difference of, you know, paying $200 and something for a set of push rods versus $80 something. You know, and of course me attempting to be on a budget. That lower number sounds really good. You know, just it sings to me. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna let that sit there. So why don't we just wrap up here, and I will use my 1/2 inch. We'll get this squared away. I'll pull this out. You know, the other side's going to be exactly the same. The only difference on the other side, it's a little bit cleaner. Well, actually, no. I take that back. It's actually worse on the other side. There's more of this caked on crud stuff. You know, probably blocked oil passages, all that stuff. But yeah, I will wrap it up as soon as I... Oh, wow. Really? Really? Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, as I get sidetracked, I'm just going to wrap it up as soon as I take this guy off, take the push rods out, and then, I'll see you on the next part, right? Like I said, why not have time? You know, next part, pulling the cylinders heads off. We'll look at that. And then probably pull the front cover off. And whatever. It's fine. You know, it's fine. Come here. Well, that was smart. Smart of me. Let's do this. There we go, it's already lifted up. Cool. Wow. These are some big boy bolts. Huh. See, this one must have been the water passage. It looks like there's water on it. That's interesting. Oh, I don't know. Condensation. I don't know. The engine's been out for a little while, and you know it's been hot and cold out here, so. Yeah. All right. Let's have a look here. Get this cap on. Oh, okay. Everything's gonna come off with it. Okay. I can deal with that. Oof. All right. So there's our oil passage in that one. Oh, let me have a look in here. It's definitely seen better days. I mean, the wear on here, I don't know, it's still dirty. Yeah, could be okay. Questionable? I don't know. Stick that there. Some push rods. Dummy. Yeah, cool. All right, folks. Well, that finishes up this part here. You can just looking at this, you can see where it's been wearing on it, but it don't look too bad. Could be better, but you know, beginning stages. So, like I said, I'll finish it up here. I'm not going to show the other side because it's going to be rinse and repeat. And next time, yeah, we'll be removing cylinder heads and then probably onto the front cover. So I'll see y'all later. Hope you enjoyed the first part of many more series. First part of many more videos to come. See ya.